Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading's for the week of June 24th till July 1st. So this is going to cover the rest of June 2024. All you have to do is choose a card. Which card are you drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click on that timestamp below to fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hi Group 1, so let's see what your first card is for this week's reading. For you we have, I listen to opposing opinions. Okay, so there might be an instance or a few instances this week where you have to listen to opposing opinions. Okay, let's just dive right into the tarot and I'll see what else I can tell you about your week. All right, here we go. We've got the Chariot. We have the Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. All right, let me take a look at these. The Chariot can be forward momentum, reaching a goal. Let's see what this is all about. Sometimes it's travel for me. And here we have the Three of Wands. There's the Death card. And the Eight of Wands. This is definitely about movement. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot are about movement, moving forward into the far future. I feel like the Death card's here to tell you that you're leaving the past behind, and it's time to leave the past behind. So you might be starting a new job, just starting a new phase in your life. There might be a big change that's happening or that you're going through right now. Death is the end, but it's also the beginning of something else. Sometimes it's a very welcome death of something or end of something. In this case, I feel like it is definitely welcome. You're looking at the far future. Maybe you're thinking about where you want to be, what you want to be doing, how you want to feel in the further future. 10 years from now. Do you want to be working the same job? Do you want to be done with school and working a career of your choice or following your dreams? Do you want to have your own business? What do you want to do? You're moving towards this, and maybe you're actually making a plan for all of this week. So you're coming up with the steps to actually get there to reach the goal. You're taking action this week in order to reach those goals and to leave the old behind. Okay? We have the Hierophant. Draw on that one. The Queen of Coins. And the King of Cups. Interesting. So for some of you, this could mean a wedding, a marriage, a very strong commitment to someone. It's partnership. Sometimes for me, the Hierophant with, two people cards, let's call them, it can mean an engagement or a wedding. But at the very least, it's a commitment with this other person. It's some kind of partnership that is important to you. And maybe that's why you're replanning your future. Maybe you are engaged or will become engaged, or maybe you just got married or are getting married soon. And that's kind of changing the trajectory of your plans. There's a little bit of a shift here for the better. Or it could be some kind of a business or creative partnership where you're partnering with this person, and therefore that changes the trajectory of your life in some way, right? But nonetheless, it's a very fulfilling and important partnership. That's kind of the focus of those cards. We do have the Knight of Coins. All right, we have the Five of Coins as well, and the Emperor. So this is kind of telling you, don't worry about your finances, all right? You're in charge of your life. You're going to make all of this happen. There's going to be slow growth of your finances, or for some of you, this has to do with health. There might be slow improvements of health, but keep going. There's slow progress here. It's probably something that can't be rushed. So just keep at it. Keep going. Stay the course. And I feel that you will be reaching your goals either in finances or with your health. And that can be physical health or mental health or even emotional health. All right. But there is slow but steady progress and improvement there. So just keep going. 9 of Cups has to do with the home, being comfortable. We have the Page of Coins. We have the Page of Cups. It could be you and 2 younger people involved in your home. Maybe you have 2 children, or you're living with 2 people who are either younger than you or not as mature as you in some form. But this kind of points to joy within the home. There's I can't think of the word. Well, comfort. We'll just say that again. There's comfort within the home. There's peace. It's peaceful. It's serene. There's serenity here. Maybe you're in a home where these 2 people were having a major conflict. There could be 2 children who were butting heads constantly. This is kind of foretelling a period of peace between everyone in the home, especially these 2 people, these 2 pages. All right? We have Ace of Cups, love, joy, new beginnings in love. We've got the Devil, which can mean passion, physical attraction. And we have the 8 of Cups, leaving something behind. There's another card here, like death, and some of the other cards at the beginning that are talking about how you're leaving something behind, right? In this case, I feel that you're leaving doubts, fears, worry behind in favor of love and trust. And it could be you are opening your heart to this new relationship or partnership or whatever it is, and you're letting go of all the doubts. You're letting go of perhaps a toxic relationship you had in the past, and you're not going to look at this one as if it were going to turn out the same way. You're looking at this new relationship in a very positive way, and you're seeing all of the good that could come of this partnership or relationship, rather than the toxicity or the bad, or looking backward on some kind of toxic cycle, maybe that you kept replaying with relationships. This relationship here that we're talked about in your reading could very well be a soulmate. There's a soul connection, a very strong connection, and I said before, it's a very healthy relationship, whatever kind of relationship this is. Could be romantic, could be a familial relationship that's kind of rekindled, you and a child or a parent or a sibling or your spouse or whatever. But you've chosen to not look back. Maybe there were problems in the past in the relationship, and you're choosing not to look back. You're choosing not to hold grudges, not to expect the worst anymore. You're expecting good things, and you're following your heart. All right, let's get you some words of wisdom to wrap up your reading, Group 1. A lot of cups in your reading. And what was your first card? Yeah, listening to opposing opinions. Could be these 2 pages we talked about. Could be you and a couple other people, or you and one other person. You need to listen to that one person's opposing opinion, right? All right, so we have cross, gift, wish, gentle, listen, heart, and light, if I can get it, light. So right away I see that you are embracing your gifts. This relationship might be a gift. Listen to your heart. Your heart is light. You will be receiving gifts of the heart. You have a gentle heart. Maybe others have gentle hearts and they're hiding it behind walls and defenses and all that stuff. So maybe take a screenshot of these words, meditate on them. Let us know in the comments what you're getting from the words here. They're all very soft words. Cross can mean a religious emblem or symbol. It can also mean you're crossing over to something new. You're crossing over from the past into the future. I feel like it's more of a positive word than anything else here. And also listen. We have listen twice. So be sure to listen to others, listen to your inner self, listen to your heart. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, group 2. Let's see what your first card is. So for you, we have, I follow my inner guidance. So obviously this is all about following your own intuition, okay? Following your gut. Let's see what we get with the tarot and see what else comes up for you, group 2, for this week as we wrap up June 2024. All right, we have the 8 of coins. We have the 5 of coins, 2 of coins, King of Swords, and the Moon. The Moon definitely echoes the first card there, following your inner guidance, your intuition. First 3 cards are coins, so the focus seems to be on finances and or health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. All right. Usually it's physical health, but it could be mental. Sometimes it's emotional if there are some cups in here. If we get some cups in here, but let's see what we get. So we have the 8, we have King of Wands, the 5, and 5 of Wands. All right, so there are challenges here for you this week, group 2, and they're going to happen right out of the gate. Probably Monday, Tuesday, there's some challenges, and the challenges are probably within your work or your workplace or your business or whatever it might be. You may be the King of Wands here. This is the person in charge, the owner of the business, the manager, the CEO, the superintendent, whoever that is. Maybe it's you. But that's the person playing a major role in this. There's disappointment and there's worry about money. Okay? I would say, let's see. Because we have a 5 here as well. Yeah, we've got the 3 5s. So there's definitely some disappointment, some worry about money, a feeling of defeat. But we do have the 2 here, which is the return to balance. And then we have the 9. Look at all these coins. So whatever's happening, whatever either just went wrong or is going wrong, like right now as you watch this Monday or Tuesday, it will resolve itself fairly quickly. Because come, Wednesday, Thursday, or at least by the end of this week, by the end of this month, there was a return to balance with the 2. And then we have the 9 as well, which is financial security, okay? Or it's physical health. Maybe you're sick. Maybe you're having a flare-up. Maybe something's going on with your physical health, and it's affecting you, and it's, of course, making you upset. But there is a return to health, to balanced health, and after that, pretty darn good health, okay? So it's semi-short-lived. Don't worry too much about it. I feel like following your inner guidance about this, especially if it's your physical health, rest when you need to rest. Try to eat well. Treat your body well. Don't overdo anything. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into any kind of drama or stress, because that adds problems with our physical bodies, as we know, most of us know. Just take it easy when you need to. Follow your inner guidance. Trust yourself. And know that healing is right around the corner. You'll be feeling better, like I said, probably Wednesday or Thursday. We have King of Swords energy here. And we've got the 10 of coins. I love that. We'll draw one more. And the Knight of Coins. So what this is telling us is that you are focused on finances and family and the further future, like your retirement. You might be investing in something. You might be planning for your retirement. You might be doing something with the money you saved for retirement. In other words, maybe you're already retired, and towards the end of this week, you're coming up with something that you want to do with your money and or your time that brings you joy, or it might be a little bit challenging. It might be a little bit challenging. I mean, we have King of Swords. We have Knight of Coins, which Knight of Coins, coins is the symbol, is the suit, yet she's carrying the sword. So I feel like you might be ready for a new challenge with these cards, okay? You might want to plan for a new career once you're retired from your current career. That would something that would challenge you, that would be exciting. You're excited about this challenge. It's not a negative challenge. It's not any kind of negative, confrontation or conflict. It's something that you are excited about and maybe planning for talking about this week, okay? We have the moon. There's that intuitive vibe repeating itself with the sun, which tells me there is balance. We have the 2 over here. Now we have the moon and the sun, which is essentially feminine and masculine balance, the balance of the two. Balancing your intellect with your intuition. So you're trusting your intuition, but of course you've got your intellect, your intelligence to kind of back it up. So you're not just floating in the clouds, following every whim, right? You're making sound decisions. You're making good choices, excuse me, based on your wisdom, accumulated wisdom, or based on the wisdom accumulated from people who you trust, who you ask for advice, right? So, but overall, there is a balance here of the feminine and the masculine. We've got the Tower, which I feel like that already happened. Just look at this Tower card. I think it's beautiful. I love the colors here. Anyway, I feel like the Tower moment has kind of already happened. Or maybe what happens here for you is a little bit of a Tower moment. And then after that, there's balance. And then there's even more wonderful, great balance towards the end of the week, going into July and maybe even going into August. Okay? But whatever the Tower moment is for you, it's necessary. And maybe the Tower is the destruction of, or the end of using only one or the other. It's the end of using only your intuition. It's the end of using only your intellect or your mind, your thinking brain. You've got to use both. We're given both for a reason, right? So you use both together. You don't go one way or the other. You don't focus only on the spiritual or only on the material. You got to focus on both. So that's kind of what that's about. And that message is a little bit more spiritual, which goes along with your first card. So let's draw you some words of wisdom and see what else I get for you. What else is relevant for this week? We're going to draw 7. Okay, so the first word is medicine. So maybe that plays into the healing that's happening of the physical body. We have whole. Wow, this is crazy. We do have June. We have possible, if I can get it. Here we go. We have, sorry, they're kind of stuck together. We have dark. We have warm. And we have like. Okay, so I feel like it is possible for you to feel whole in June, possibly even healthy in June because of medicine or some kind of alternative method of healing that is medicine. Dark, warm. Okay. I'm not sure what these could mean. Let me see. Like medicine. Dark before the bright or the light or the warmth. Dark, cold before the warm is kind of what I'm getting with those two. Because they're almost opposite, right? So again, that's echoing the moon and the sun. It's echoing the possible health or financial issue here at the beginning. The Tower before the rebuild. kind of all make sense for you, Group 2. I hope this helps you. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 3. So let's see what your first card is for your reading. Your first card is I Invoke Laughter. So you might want to take it light and easy this week and focus on laughter. Tap into your joy guide. We have different guides that do different things for us. This week you might want to tap into your joy guide and pull in that lightness, that joy, that laughter. And let's get right into the tarot and see what else I can tell you about your week, Group 3, as we wrap up June. All right. We have Temperance, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, King of Cups. All right. Let's take a look. Temperance is all about balance or tempering a situation. We've got the Moon, the Empress. So there is a female or a mother figure, maybe it's you, or a mother figure to you, who is more balanced this week, feeling better mentally and emotionally, and maybe even spiritually. Maybe it's someone very close to you who's been having health problems, and that's made her, a little bit sad, non-communicative. She isolates or something like that. This is a return to mental and emotional balance. Okay? Again, could be you or a mother figure to you. If you are an earth sign, then there is a chance it is you. If not, then it's probably a mother figure, or could be someone very close to you who is older than you, who has been kind of a mentor or a mother figure. But for that person, whoever it is, there is a return to mental and emotional balance. We have Ace of Cups, we have the 8 of Cups, and King of Wands. Interesting. So this is essentially leaving a relationship behind and moving into the future. You might be moving into a new relationship, but this is more about leaving a relationship behind. Maybe it wasn't a terrible relationship. Maybe it wasn't super toxic or anything, but it just didn't work. This feels to me like it's soft, like it's an amicable split or breakup between you and this person, and maybe you even are able to remain friends. But it is a passage into the future, and you're going into that future as a single person, moving towards a new person, towards a new relationship. All right? So for some of you, it could be feelings of nostalgia. For others of you, this is literally happening right now. You might be a fire sign, or the person that you were in a relationship with might be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That would be sun sign. Okay? But it's a peaceful transition is kind of what I'm getting here. 10 of Wands, usually that's a work card. We've got Judgment, King of Swords, and the 8. Okay. This is all about you being judged or critiqued or evaluated at work or for your work or for your business, and you are being judged well. Okay? You're being judged well. So there's a happy outcome to this, I would say. Could result in some new opportunity as well. All right. We have the 2, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 7 of Swords. Lots of thinking here. Lots of thinking. And the 4. Whatever's going on with you mentally towards the end of this week, towards the end of this month, don't make any rash decisions. Think about it. Sleep on it. Give it some time. I feel like it's a very important decision you need to make. And you can make it. Maybe up until this point you have not made it. You've chosen not to choose, right? It's, what is the Rush lyrics? If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice, right? Perfect line for you, group 3. If you choose not to decide right now, you still have made a choice, okay? So sleep on it. Maybe you want to decide in July, all right? Even if there's some kind of a time crunch, maybe you want to decide in July. Don't make any rash decisions, especially anything that has to do with higher learning, enrolling in a college or training or classes or anything like that. Anything that involves taking a test of some sort, other than this one that you're evaluated well at, something new and for the future. Just don't make a choice yet. Sleep on it, okay? We have King of Cups. This could be you, emotional. We've got the 5 of Swords and the Ace of Coins. Yeah, you're very emotional towards the end of the week, but there is great healing here, especially with your mental anguish. And maybe this choice that you don't really want to make yet is part of your mental anguish, but part of it I feel is a sense of loss is kind of what I'm feeling. There's a sense of loss and sort of a sense of hopelessness, but I feel like that's changing and shifting this week, group 3. We have the first card here that says, I invoke laughter. You need to really try to focus on joy and laughter and optimism and hopefulness for the future, because I feel like you've been a little bit hopeless. And so that's why it's so important for you to tap into your joy guide, okay? And know that the future does look bright for you. There is love in the future as well. If you're a little bit down because of an ended relationship, don't worry. There is a relationship in the future. Not right now, not this week, but it is there. I can feel it. I can even sense it. Let's get you some words of wisdom. Okay, we have compassion, bring, song, follow, all right, being, broken, and hope. Wow, how relevant is that? I mean, first of all, I quoted a song lyric, so that's crazy. The song came up. And then being broken, but there is hope, right? Feeling broken, but there is hope. Have compassion for yourself. Bring the hope. Bring your song into your life. Or follow your song. Follow the beat of your own drum, right? Lots of wonderful messages you can get with these words. Maybe take a screenshot and let everybody know in the comments what you're feeling, what you're seeing with those words. But definitely heavy stuff. There's a heaviness. There's a deep type of sadness or sorrow or feeling of loss here with you overall, group 3, but I feel like you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it and you're able to invoke laughter and joy and hear the songs that really do speak to your soul in a joyful way, okay? Healing the broken parts of you with hope for the future. All right, group 3, I hope this helps you have a great week. Bye.